Healthy aging isn't about perfection. It's about steady momentum through simple daily habits that help seniors feel stronger, more energetic, and more youthful at any age because the body is built to respond to consistency rather than intensity. Many older adults believe they need to overhaul their entire lifestyle to see progress, but real transformation comes from small, repeatable choices that accumulate over time. When seniors focus on progress instead of perfection, they remove pressure, guilt, and discouragement, making it easier to build routines that stick. Every glass of water, every walk, every nutrient-rich meal, every deep breath, and every moment of positive thinking sends a signal to the body that it is cared for and supported, and the body responds by gradually improving its strength, balance, and energy levels. Momentum works because it builds confidence. When someone notices even the smallest improvement, like waking up with a bit more energy, walking with a little more steadiness, or feeling less stiffness in the morning, they begin to trust the process. This trust fuels motivation. Seniors who start with manageable habits are more likely to keep going because the journey doesn't feel heavy or overwhelming. Instead of focusing on what they can't do, they focus on what they can do, and that shift in perspective opens the door to steady, sustainable growth. Over time, these small actions add up to noticeable transformations in mobility, mood, and overall wellness. Another reason steady momentum is so powerful is that it shapes identity. When seniors stick to a healthy habit, even for a few minutes a day, they start to see themselves differently. They begin to see themselves as someone who takes care of their health, someone who makes strong choices, someone who is capable of change. This identity shift is crucial for long-term success because people act in alignment with who they believe they are. When seniors believe that they are capable, strong, and deserving of good health, they naturally continue taking steps that reinforce that belief. Momentum becomes a loop of encouragement that builds both physical and emotional strength. Small habits also provide flexibility, which is essential for older adults who may face unpredictable days. Perfection demands rigid schedules, strict rules, and flawless execution, which can be discouraging when life gets in the way. Momentum allows room for good days, slow days, and everything in between. If a senior can't walk for 20 minutes, they can walk for 5. If they can't cook a full healthy meal, they can choose one nutritious ingredient. If they feel stressed, they can take a short breathing break to reset. These small adjustments keep progress moving forward without losing motivation, proving that consistency matters more than intensity. Steady momentum is also deeply supportive of emotional well-being. Aging can bring moments of uncertainty, loneliness, or self-doubt, and maintaining simple daily habits provides structure and purpose. These habits remind seniors that they are in control of their health and that each day offers an opportunity to feel better than the day before. This sense of empowerment reduces stress, builds resilience, and helps create a more hopeful, determined mindset. As these emotional improvements combine with physical ones, seniors begin to feel more youthful. Not because they are going back in time, but because they are moving forward with strength and confidence. A positive mindset and self-affirmation play a direct role in physical healing, emotional stability, and long-term motivation for seniors because the mind and body are deeply connected, and the thoughts a person repeats shape the way their body responds to daily challenges. As people age, they often develop beliefs that they are becoming weaker, slower, or less capable. And these beliefs can slowly influence their energy, their habits, and even their health outcomes. When seniors shift this inner dialogue and begin speaking to themselves with encouragement instead of doubt, the body reacts with measurable changes. Stress hormones begin to decrease, breathing becomes steadier, and the heart rate calms. This physiological shift allows the body to focus more on healing, repairing, and maintaining balance rather than operating in constant stress mode. Positive self-talk helps seniors break free from the mental patterns that drain motivation. When someone wakes up and tells themselves they're too old to change, too tired to exercise, or too stuck in their ways to start eating healthier, their brain believes it and begins making choices that reinforce those limitations. But when they repeat simple affirmations like, I am getting stronger every day, my body is healing, or I am capable of change, the brain responds by releasing neurotransmitters that foster hope, resilience, and forward momentum. This shift may seem small, but over time it influences behavior. Seniors begin taking more initiative in their health because their inner voice finally supports them instead of holding them back. A positive mindset also improves emotional stability by reducing the cortisol spikes that come from chronic worry or negative thinking. High cortisol levels contribute to inflammation, weight gain, poor sleep, and emotional exhaustion. When older adults train their minds to focus on progress instead of problems, they naturally cultivate a calmer emotional environment. This calmness helps regulate appetite, stabilize energy, and improve decision making. Seniors who practice daily gratitude or simple affirmations often report feeling more peaceful and less overwhelmed, and that emotional balance becomes a foundation for healthier choices throughout the day. Self-affirmation further supports long-term motivation because it reinforces identity. When seniors begin to see themselves as strong, capable, and worthy of good health, they are more likely to maintain their routines, stay consistent with their movement, and stick to healthier eating patterns. Identity shapes action, and when the self-image becomes positive, action becomes easier. This shift helps seniors move away from the belief that aging is a decline and toward the understanding that aging can also be a period of growth, strength, and renewal. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing thoughts that empower rather than discourage. It means replacing self-criticism with self-support. It means understanding that the way you speak to yourself influences how you feel, how you behave, and how your body responds. Seniors who embrace this mental habit often notice better sleep, better digestion, better emotional control, and greater enthusiasm for each new day because their mind becomes an ally rather than an obstacle. Light and consistent physical activity such as gentle walking, stretching, or simple resistance exercises keeps muscles strong, improves balance, and supports healthy aging because the body thrives on movement, especially as the years go by. Many seniors believe that slowing down is a natural part of aging, but the truth is that the body responds remarkably well to regular activity, even if that activity is mild. Muscles stay active, joints stay flexible, circulation improves, and the heart becomes more efficient. Movement signals every system of the body to stay awake and engaged. When seniors commit to simple daily exercise, they aren't just preventing decline, they are actively building a stronger version of themselves, one step at a time. The beauty of light exercise is that it never overwhelms the body. Instead, it gently stimulates the muscles and bones, making them more resilient and better prepared to support daily tasks. As people age, muscle loss becomes one of the biggest threats to independence. Muscles naturally weaken if they aren't used, making balance, stability, and mobility more difficult. Even a small amount of resistance work, like lifting light weights, using resistance bands, or even pressing against a wall, tells the muscles to grow, adapt, and stay strong. Stronger muscles mean better posture, easier movement, and fewer injuries. Seniors who maintain muscle strength often notice they can climb stairs more comfortably, carry groceries with more confidence, and move through their day with less fatigue. This gradual improvement can be life-changing because it returns a sense of independence and control that many fear losing as they age. Balance, 2, improves dramatically with consistent light exercise. When the body practices small movements regularly, the brain strengthens its connection to the muscles responsible for stability. The feet, ankles, hips, and core learn to respond more quickly and more effectively, reducing the risk of falls. Something as simple as standing on one foot during a countertop stretch or practicing slowly shifting weight from side to side can build balance without strain. These small moments of intentional movement help seniors feel safer, steadier, and more grounded in their bodies. They begin to trust their balance again, which boosts confidence, and encourages more movement. Gentle walking is one of the most powerful forms of exercise for older adults. It increases blood flow, supports heart health, boosts mood, and helps maintain a healthy weight. Even 10 minutes of walking a day can elevate endorphins, reduce stress hormones, and energize the mind. Seniors often notice they sleep better and think more clearly when they maintain a walking routine. The rhythmic movement of walking also stimulates the lymphatic system, which removes toxins and keeps the immune system working efficiently. It's a simple practice with enormous benefits, proving that you don't need intense workouts to stay strong and healthy. Stretching is another essential part of healthy aging. As the muscles tighten over time, flexibility decreases, which can lead to stiffness, discomfort, and limited movement. Gentle stretching helps restore range of motion, reduce tension, and improve posture. Seniors who stretch regularly often find that everyday activities, like reaching, bending, or turning, become easier and more comfortable. Stretching also increases blood flow to the muscles, helping them recover more efficiently and reducing soreness. When combined with deep breathing, stretching can also calm the mind, release stress, and create a sense of relaxation that supports emotional well-being. Light exercise also has a profound effect on the brain. Movement increases oxygen flow, encourages new neural connections, and supports memory and cognitive function. Studies show that even mild physical activity can reduce the risk of cognitive decline by keeping the brain active and engaged. Seniors often feel mentally sharper, more focused, and more emotionally balanced when they move their bodies regularly. The connection between physical movement and mental health is strong, and even small steps can create a big difference. What makes light exercise so powerful is its sustainability. Seniors don't need to push themselves to exhaustion or follow complex routines. They simply need consistency. A few minutes a day builds a foundation of strength, confidence, and vitality that continues to grow. Over time, these gentle habits create a body that moves with ease, a mind that feels clear, and a lifestyle that supports healthy aging in a natural, enjoyable way. Foods with natural anti-inflammatory and fat-burning properties inspired by Dr. William Lee's research help the body repair, balance hormones, and boost metabolism because they work with your biology instead of against it. As the body ages, inflammation tends to rise, metabolism slows, and cellular repair becomes less efficient. But when these healing foods enter the bloodstream, they begin sending signals that activate the body's built-in defense systems. They strengthen the immune response, improve blood flow, support healthy digestion, and reduce oxidative stress that builds up over the years. Even a small amount of the right food can nudge the body in a healthier direction, helping seniors feel lighter, more energetic, and more in control of their health. These foods are powerful not because they are exotic or complicated, but because they contain natural compounds that communicate directly with the body's healing mechanisms. When seniors add anti-inflammatory foods to their meals, they help quiet the chronic inflammation that often shows up as joint pain, stiffness, fatigue, digestive discomfort, and even skin issues. Inflammation is one of the biggest contributors to aging, and certain foods immediately begin calming this internal fire. The body starts redirecting its energy toward healing rather than constantly fighting inflammation. As a result, energy levels become more stable, sleep improves, and the mind feels clearer. This is why many older adults notice a difference within days of shifting their diet toward more healing foods. They may feel less bloated, experience fewer itches, or wake up with more energy simply because their internal stress levels drop. These foods also support fat burning by influencing how the body uses fuel. The right nutrients can help regulate insulin, stabilize blood sugar, reduce cravings, and encourage the body to access stored fat for energy. Seniors often struggle with weight gain because metabolism naturally slows with age, but metabolism is highly responsive to dietary signals. Foods rich in polyphenols, fibers, healthy fats, and antioxidants tell the body to burn energy more efficiently. They help the liver function better, improve fat breakdown, and reduce the formation of new fat cells. And because these foods also reduce inflammation, the metabolic system becomes more balanced, allowing weight loss to happen more naturally and steadily. Another powerful effect of these foods is hormone regulation. Hormones that influence appetite, mood, stress, digestion, and weight often become imbalanced as we age. Anti-inflammatory and fat-burning foods help restore harmony by lowering stress hormones, improving gut health, and supporting the production of hormones that keep the body calm, energetic, and stable. This balance is essential for maintaining a healthy weight, avoiding emotional eating, and improving sleep quality. Many seniors don't realize that food has a direct impact on hormonal health, but once they begin eating nutrient-dense meals consistently, they notice emotional changes as well as physical ones. What makes this approach so encouraging is that these foods don't require strict dieting or complicated recipes. They can be added to meals you already enjoy. A small serving each day can activate healing pathways that have been dormant or overworked for years. Seniors who introduce these foods regularly often feel stronger, more motivated, and more connected to their bodies because they see how even simple dietary shifts can support long-term wellness. Small daily changes in diet, movement, and mindset can create powerful improvements in energy, healing, and overall health for seniors because the body responds quickly to consistent habits, even when those habits feel gentle or simple. Many people believe transformation requires big steps, strict routines, or intense discipline. But the truth is that your body thrives on steady, manageable choices repeated day after day. When you choose one healthier meal, your digestion feels lighter. When you walk for 10 minutes, your joints stay mobile and your muscles stay active. When you replace negative self-talk with encouraging thoughts, your stress levels lower and your confidence rises. These small actions trigger biological changes that accumulate quietly, creating a wave of healing that becomes noticeable over time. Seniors often underestimate how responsive the body still is, but research consistently shows that new habits, even tiny ones, can reduce inflammation, improve heart health, elevate mood, and sharpen cognitive function. Every cell in the body is constantly renewing, and this renewal becomes more efficient when it receives the right support. A single serving of nutrient-rich food begins feeding your cells with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. Just a few minutes of movement increases circulation, delivering oxygen and nutrients to tissues that need repair. A single choice to think more positively reduces cortisol levels, which helps the body move out of stress mode and into healing mode. None of these actions require dramatic effort, yet they set in motion processes that influence energy, sleep quality, metabolism, and aging. When older adults understand this, they realize they don't have to overhaul their entire lifestyle. They only need to begin with doable steps that feel natural and sustainable. The beauty of small changes is that they build momentum. When someone feels even a slight boost in energy, they naturally want to keep going. When they notice their joints feel less stiff after stretching for a few days, they start looking forward to those few minutes of movement. When their mood improves from simple breathing exercises or morning gratitude, they gain motivation to repeat the practice. This momentum becomes a quiet form of discipline that doesn't feel forced. Instead of thinking about changing everything at once, seniors begin changing one thing, then another, gradually shaping a lifestyle that feels empowering rather than overwhelming. These small victories send signals to the brain that progress is happening, and the brain rewards this progress with motivation and satisfaction. The body's natural healing systems work best when supported consistently, not perfectly. Eating one anti-inflammatory meal won't change everything overnight, but repeating it a few times a week lowers the overall inflammation burden on the body. Walking for 10 minutes won't burn a significant number of calories instantly, but doing it daily increases mobility, burns fat over time, strengthens the heart, and improves balance. Practicing a positive mindset for a few minutes a day won't erase every worry, but it shifts the mental state toward resilience, clarity, and emotional stability. These gradual changes create a foundation for long-term health that feels accessible and achievable for seniors who may have struggled with strict routines in the past. As we grow older, staying healthy and energized isn't about doing something extreme. It's about choosing simple habits that protect the body, sharpen the mind, and renew our energy every single day. And today, we are talking about 5 powerful foods inspired by the research of Dr. William Lee that can help burn fat naturally, stop inflammation, and support the body's natural healing abilities. Because life after 60 isn't about slowing down. It's about rising into your strongest, wisest, most vibrant self. You see, aging doesn't weaken us. Ignoring our health does. But when you give your body the right tools, the right nourishment, the right movement and mindset, your body responds in extraordinary ways. It repairs. It strengthens. Even small daily changes can create a powerful transformation. Every bite you take sends a message to your body. It can be a message of inflammation, fatigue, and weight gain, or a message of healing, strength, and vitality. And these 5 foods deliver one of the strongest healing messages you can give your body. They help balance hormones, support your metabolism, calm inflammation, and nourish your cells from the inside out. Even adding a small portion of these foods each day can shift how you feel, your energy, your digestion, your mood, even the sharpness of your memory. And when you combine these foods with light movement, like a gentle walk, slow stretching, or simple resistance exercises, your body starts burning fat more efficiently, your muscles stay strong, your balance improves, your mind grows clearer. You don't need heavy workouts or a gym membership. What your body truly needs is consistency, kindness, and movement that feels good. Every morning, give yourself a moment to breathe deeply and reconnect with your purpose. A positive mindset is one of the most powerful medicines you can cultivate. When you tell yourself, I am capable, I am healing, I am getting stronger, your brain listens, your body responds, your emotional state shifts, and your health begins to rise. And as inflammation in the body decreases, something these foods naturally help with, you'll notice changes. Less joint discomfort, a better digestion, more steady energy, a calmer mood, sleeves fitting a little easier, steps feeling a little lighter. These are signs your body is healing, responding to the nourishment you're giving it. Remember that your journey isn't about perfection. It's about momentum, one healthier meal, one 10-minute stretch, one glass of water, one moment of gratitude, one decision at a time is how you create a younger, stronger version of yourself at any age. If you've ever felt like your best days are behind you, it's time to take that belief and gently let it go. Your body can improve at 60, 70, 80, and beyond. Your brain can grow new connections. Your heart can strengthen. Your energy can rise. Your metabolism can restart. You simply need to fuel yourself with foods that heal, move with intention, sleep with peace, and believe that you're still capable of remarkable health. So as you watch this video, let this be your reminder it's never too late to transform your health. Never too late to lose weight naturally. Never too late to ignite energy you thought you lost. Never too late to feel proud of yourself again. Your future self is waiting for the choices you make today. Let these 5 foods become your daily allies. Let movement become your medicine. Let a positive mindset become your anchor. And most importantly, let your health become your greatest investment. Because you deserve to feel alive, strong, and full of purpose every single day. Your body is ready to heal. Your mind is ready to grow. And your life, no matter your age, is ready to become healthier and more fulfilling than ever before. Keep going. Keep believing. And let the next chapter of your life be your strongest one yet.